In this meditation, you're going to be able to ask the universe anything that you desire. Absolutely anything. I want you to think about what question you may ask the universe, because you're going to be having a heart-to-heart with the Creator itself. We're going to be going on a journey through space and time, through your history, all the way back to the Big Bang, where time and space began. And once you ask this question, hopefully over the next week, over the next month, you're going to receive the answers in some shape or form. Now, before we begin this meditation, I want you to imagine a bright bubble of white light surrounding your body. This bubble is made of pure energy. Energy that resonates straight from the beginning of time itself. Pure energy of light, healing, goodness, love. And the bubble that surrounds you is going to keep you safe and secure on your journey through space and time into your past. You are completely safe and feel completely at ease with your surroundings whilst you are in this bubble. All you have to do in this meditation is listen to my voice as I guide you on your journey, so you can understand your story about how miraculous your life truly is, how you managed to overcome the odds 13.8 billion years ago to get to the point where you are right now. So first of all, I want you to imagine your bubble taking you up from the ground into the sky. And as you get higher and higher, and the ground below you gets further and further away, you begin to realize that the ground beneath you is changing. It's like watching a television on rewind. You're seeing life itself move backwards. It's like nothing you have ever seen before. Eventually, it's like the play button was hit and life resumes as normal. And you are beginning to get closer and closer to the ground in your safe bubble. As you land on the ground, you notice that things have changed. The world is not as it usually is. It's become clear to you that you have travelled into the past. You are excited. You are ready. All of a sudden, behind you, you see two familiar faces. A man and a woman. You're not sure of who they are, but you recognise them. You feel a connection with them, like you've known them your whole life. These two people smile at you, and their smile brings you this sense of relief, like all the worldly stresses and anxieties just diminish, and all that's left is just this serene moment here and now in their presence. These two people are your ancestors. this is your great 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 grandmother and grandfather. They want you to know that they have been watching you throughout your life, keeping an eye on you, keeping you safe. And even now to this day they are doing the same thing. They want you to know that you are so special, and that they are very proud of you about who you have become and what you have achieved with your life. They want you to know that you have a bright future ahead of you. You have success coming your way, and to keep believing in yourself no matter what. They said that you have their blood, and everything that was great about them is within you. As you look into their eyes, you feel this oneness, this connection with your family. They want you to know that everything that's good about your lineage resides in you, and you can tap into it whenever you want to. This ancestral power has always been within you. The lessons learned, the mistakes made, they are all a part of your DNA. And you can take those lessons and make them a powerful part of your life. The lessons that they learnt are within you, and you can move forward with this knowledge that you have been crafted and sculpted throughout history into this perfect image of a person. They are so proud of you because you are a result of their hard work and efforts. As you look into their eyes, you know that it is time for you to depart and move on to the rest of your journey. I want you to spend 30 seconds now just saying something to them that you want to say, whether that's thank you, whatever it is that you wish to relay to them. Now is your time. They're saying their goodbyes, and they want you to know that they will always be watching over you, guiding you. All of a sudden, your protective bubble begins to lift you off the ground, higher and higher, and you can see the ground getting further and further away. And once again, just like before, you can see time rewinding, just like watching a video player. All of a sudden, time stops, and you begin to get closer and closer to the ground again. You have landed beside a lake. There's also something familiar about this lake and the environment that you're in. There's all these exotic plants around you. And the world seems so much more different to what you know and what you recognise. But there's still this familiarity. All of a sudden, you hear the splashing, and you notice that there is a creature crawling out of the lake. You take a closer inspection to find out what this creature is, and you realise that it's a newt of sorts. This small creature looks at you in the eyes, and you realise something. This is also part of your ancestry. Millions and millions of years ago, human beings were not as we know today. We were simply creatures emerging from the water that have adapted over time, over millions and millions of years of natural adaptation and natural selection. You have survived throughout history, through asteroid strikes, through pandemics. Your lineage managed to survive, going underground in tunnels, adapting, changing. Your ability to adapt and change has always been within you. This incredible ability of survival is still within you right now. You should be so proud of the miracle of your life, how you made it to where you are today, from being a tiny newt in a lake to becoming the powerful, intuitive, inventive person that your family and friends know. Feel that pride. Feel the miracle of your life. Appreciate it. Understand that life is not just 1 in a million or 1 in a billion or 1 in a trillion chance of happening, but 1 in infinity. That is the definition of a miracle. You are a miracle. And as you begin to lift above the ground, you have this smile on your face, this sense of joy, happiness, almost a realization that you aren't just worthless, like society makes us feel from time to time, useless. You are so much more than that. You are powerful, you are capable, you are worthy and able to achieve anything that you put your mind to, because the power of your ancestry lies within you. Now this bubble is continuing to lift out of the atmosphere into space itself. Right in front of you, you can see planet Earth, this beautiful planet of blue and green, and you have this sense of connection with the universe itself. You begin to realize that this planet is also a miracle. We live in a Goldilocks zone. The neighbouring planet Mars is too far away for life to exist, and the neighbouring planet Venus is too close to the Sun for life to exist. This planet is just right for life. So this is another lucky part of your existence. Without this planet, you could not be. So just visualize its beauty for a moment. Sit there in wonder, at awe in its presence, because there is no place quite like home. All of a sudden, you are lifted again, and this bubble begins to speed up, and you go past all the neighbouring planets, flying past them in fact, past the asteroid belt, out of the galaxy itself, and everything around you just begins to speed up. The stars begin to blur, and you're shooting by everything in the universe. And you realise that space and time is distorting itself. you realise that you are going back in time again through space. Galaxies are whizzing by. The universe itself is whizzing by, colours beyond imagination. Beautiful blues, greens, reds, oranges. Time has stopped. No longer are you flying backwards through time and space, but you have paused in one moment. And this moment is 0.0000001 seconds after the Big Bang, just after the initial explosion. What you can see around you is this beautiful energy. Everything that exists is formed of this beautiful energy. This is the oneness within each and every one of us. This universal energy that comes from the beginning of time itself. The Creator. This is the universe right in front of you. It's time for you to ask the question that you thought about before beginning this meditation. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to ask the question and just sit in awe, visualizing the universe in front of you. And as you say the words, thank you, all of a sudden, the bubble shoots back and reverses, flying back through space and time. Everything that you saw before is happening, but backwards again. All of a sudden, you see planet Earth in front of you, and you slowly begin to be lowered to the ground, and you see the ground getting closer and closer, and you land back in the space that you are resting right now. The journey that you have just been on has taken you through your past to meet your ancestors, and then back in space and time itself to ask a question that will answer itself over the next few weeks and months. Thank you for being a part of this meditation and taking time to perceive the universe in the way that you have just perceived it. Never forget how special you are. You are so special. You are a miracle. An absolute miracle. 13.8 billion years ago, all the way to your mother's womb, to the point to where you are today, was all just one miracle after a miracle after a miracle after a miracle. You, by right, shouldn't exist. The mathematics don't add up. Science can't explain it, but you do. And I want you, once you leave this meditation, to look at your life in this way. Be appreciative of absolutely everything that you have in your life, because everything that you have in your life is more than enough for you to achieve your dreams. You can create success. It's just about reverting back to what we've learnt today, reminding yourself when you're feeling low, when you're feeling like you can't, that you are more than capable. You were born miraculous. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Success is coming your way. Thank you for listening.